Hello everyone, welcome back to another video in the channel Chasmore. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel Chasmore. Please remember to keep the comment season non-offensive. If you're not subscribed to the channel Chasmore, please hit that bell notification to get notifications when the channel receives uploads. Part 2 of What is Wrong with People? Let's get into this. So, the reason why video game chat rooms are toxic is because the people that are on voice chat, but regardless of whether you have a Nintendo console, a Sony console, or an Xbox console, or maybe even a PC, the reason why video game chat rooms are so toxic is because people are so toxic themselves. They'll get on voice chat, but say whatever BS they want, say whatever garbage and trash they want. They don't care about what other people want because they just only care about themselves. They love being in the comfort zone that they always have been in, which is not even growing up and getting life ever. That's basically what I have to say about that. And the sad part is that, people never grow up and learn to just get life ever, which is also very, very sad. That idiots would just, go down that path. That the steps of growing up is just too hard to follow. The steps of growing up is just too hard to even recognize that life isn't about you all the time. It's not about me, and it's not about they, themselves. Alright, it's about other people, that stuff. In case you haven't even figured that out, that's how life works, alright? It's about getting life, it's about caring for other people, and it's about being the best that you can possibly be. That's what the meaning of life actually really is. Alright. But if we don't recognize that stuff, then you may not even be able to figure this out. It's about other people. It's not about me all the time. Alright, if I'm thinking about me all the time, I would actually be I would be an idiot right there for doing just that. Like, if I only did that garbage, the more if I were doing this, and I were just going around like everybody that I met in my daily life, and go on and treat people like, trash, and garbage, and treating them like they're useless in life, I would not be, I would not enjoy that. I would not even love that. Alright, you know what, and you know why people just do this all the time? You know why they treat everybody else like they are, like, this one person is just better than the other person? Well, obviously they want to make themselves look better than everybody else. That's basically why they do it. And I certainly just, let's just say it for what it is, because, these type of people are disgusting human beings, which I don't want to have anything to do with stupid idiots in my life. I don't. And you're going to figure out the hard way that one day, people are not going to find very, very likable and that stuff. They're not even going to want to be around you anymore. You know why? Because You decided to become that stupid human being in that you wanted to be in the first place. Yeah, and that's the problem with video game chat rooms. Now, you can mute the mic on Switch 1, but the Switch 2 is the one that actually has voice chat blocking. Like, sadly, that only works for, you know, friends that you have. Sadly, that only worked for, like, friends. I don't think you can do that for acquaintances. But I haven't really tried. I haven't really tried this on, acquaintances. I don't even know if it even works that way, where you can actually block them from voice chat on Switch 2. Which probably, if you only voice chat with friends on Switch 2, then I imagine not. But yeah, there are people that are pretty toxic on these voice chats. Yeah, like, they're just gonna voice chat and they'll say whatever BS they want. They'll talk like however they want, they'll say whatever garbage they want. And that's the way that people are. Like, I just don't understand why people are that level of stupid, you know? But, if I can understand something, they love being in the comfort zone. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad that way people just like that. That would just, you know, only just care about themselves all the time. That's tough. It's a sad life. The reason our video game chat rooms are so toxic is because people are toxic to themselves. They'll say whatever BS they want. And with that fact, they probably never even grow up and get a life ever. You know, part of aging in this world is growing up, and you know, you have to learn to grow up and get a life. You can't go around treating everybody else like garbage your whole life. Alright, and the more you do that, the more you're gonna be found unlikable. You're not going to be very, very likable and that stuff. And you're probably gonna figure that out the hard way. And when that happens, you can either recognize that, oh, I need to, change my ways and that stuff. A lot of people are hating me. Alright, yeah. And people are not. People just don't like the person that I've become. And why do they not like the personality? Well, if I had to say anything about it, you need attitude adjustments. You need to learn to stop caring about yourself all the time. You obviously need to just grow up and get a life. what you obviously need to do. Alright. Step to growing up is, well, we like to take and complicate these things, even when the steps to growing up are just pretty simple. We like to take and complicate this and make it even harder than what it is. Alright, and I just think this is what people just obviously like to do. Like, we pick and choose, like, what rules to follow, and what we don't want to do, and, you know, I think, you know, I just don't know why. I just don't know why. I just don't understand the level of stupidity here. I don't know why the steps of growing up is just too hard to follow these days. And personally, I think it's just pathetic that people just don't want to grow up and get elected these days. What's so hard about the steps of growing up? What's so hard? If we're satisfied in our comfort zone all the time and, you know, we just care about ourselves all the time and nobody else, then obviously those people are just going to have a rotten future ahead of them. And why? Why is the steps of growing up just too hard to follow? We're all just satisfied of being in that comfort zone of ours. We just like being the filthy, disgusting dirtbag that we've always been. Which is very, very sad. It just, you know, I just don't get it. I just don't get why this is just, you know, why I can understand why people want this lifestyle. Because it's just part of the comfort zone. It's just part of the comfort zone. It's comfort zone that a lot of people just enjoy. And when they get so comfortable in their comfort zone, they never want to bother changing their behavior because it's so comfortable in that comfort zone of theirs, which is just being a filthy, disgusting human being. That's basically, come on. I would think that would obviously be the case here. I mean, wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that people just like being disgusting, filthy human beings? That's just, I would think so. I think this is just part of making themselves feel very, very good. And the reason why they talk so, why they say all this BS on video game chat rooms is because, well, it's because they want to have themselves a good time. It's they themselves and nobody else, which is a sad life, and they never even grow up. And why? Because they're so comfortable in the comfort zone of theirs and that stuff. They don't care about anybody else. They won't ever learn to give a care about other people. You know why? Because They don't ever learn to bother to learn about that life isn't about them. Life isn't about you. Life isn't about, it's not, it's not, it's about others. But if you refuse to recognize that and that stuff, like I say, you're just a filthy, disgusting human being. And I feel sorry that your rotten attitude that you might have is never going to change because you won't even bother changing that behavior because you're still comfortable in that comfort zone of yours of just being a filthy, disgusting human being. Yeah, I just gotta say that, oh well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you that you don't even want to bother growing up and getting a life. And, the more that you remain that way, the more that you're going to be very, very unlikable. And you will figure out that sooner or later you're not going to have friends in life. And you'll just learn the hard way. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what was said here, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel to charge more. Again, please remember to keep your comments decent, not offensive. And, well, I guess people just never gonna grow up. But Charles Morris, have a good day. I will see you all next video.